Give me a bloner.
I thank you for it.
We're debating on what we should do tonight. I think it's just going to be a normal night, just drinking shots and beer. Anyways, let's sign in real quick. And in fact, better yet, let's have our sign in done by our long lost Whiskey Tango.
This is Whiskey Tango, and I'm back for the night.
Dirtbag.
Cub Scout. And you're listening to
Bears in a Cave.
Yeah, we missed you.
Yeah, it's been a long month, but getting shit sorted out and getting back on the right path, so to speak.
Yeah. Somehow your voice has gotten louder as
It
well.
has.
I like it.
He's been listening. He's like, how come I'm not in these cave casts? I want to be there too.
Well, that and I have cut back down on the drinking, so.
And we're about to cut you back up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't drank liquor since the last cast I was in, so that's a good thing.
Oh my gosh, well, you really fucked that up. If you were having some kind of, you don't get your fucking 30-day chip because you're about to take some whiskey.
Yeah, that's fine. I've been drinking some Steel Reserve and Hurricane beer the past 3 weeks.
That's always good.
We were just talking about that because tonight we're drinking Canadian Mist.
Yep.
And Natural Ice.
If Nerd Dick was here, he would yell sponsor.
Sponsor. And Steel Reserve.
So, like
should be a pretty good night. On the way here, Whiskey Tango said that he had an update or a story that he wanted to talk about.
Yeah. It's this, there's this guy, this skydiver, he's like 43, and he is he was a military parachute.
Timeout. Was this already covered somewhere else?
No, I have no idea.
Oh, you were making that look.
I'm just watching at our producer McFaddy.
Passing
notes like he's in fucking kindergarten and shit.
Time in.
Yeah, I'd seen this shit in the paper today, so this came out today. But he's 43, and he's gonna do the world's longest or the highest skydive free fall.
Yeah.
It's 23 miles over the from the Earth's surface.
Yeah, he's in a pressurized spacesuit, and since he's technically in space, the whole 120 mile an hour free fall shit doesn't apply. So he's actually gonna be breaking the fucking speed of sound.
Yeah, he's gonna
sound better. Well,
and he could get up to
let's call it out right now.
636
How many
miles
votes
per
for
hour.
death do we have at the table right now? I'm voting death.
What are you voting on?
I think he's either gonna live, or he's gonna die.
I was going a completely different way. I think he's gonna live, but I'm voting for death. Like, kill him. Who gives a fuck?
Well,
and our producer
hold on,
McFaddy.
I gotta get serious. This guy is a true American hero, and he's put himself right on the front line of danger. Unlike a lot of people I know who call themselves fucking...
Yeah, because it's...
Heroes.
Like
Don't buy me a drink at the bar, bro.
Sorry.
I'm no hero.
Sorry, no inside jokes here. It doesn't work, I don't think. People are going to be like, what the fuck is he talking about?
And, well, to
Still
clarify
writing
that,
notes.
our producer
Fucking
McFaddy,
fuck.
he actually just recently got out of the Navy, active Navy.
Yeah.
He's been all over the world, and now he's doing reserves. And anywho, Whiskey Tango, what's your analysis of the situation? Do you think that he's going to fuck up and die? He's wearing a spacesuit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well,
Skydiving from space.
Well, let's see. The thing is, though, is like when I read the paper, they said that.
Time out. Dirtbag's looking at the table like there's fucking these.
Looks like there's a little cat shit or something.
There's nasty black burnt crumbs all over the table. It's from a Hungry Howie's Meat Lovers pizza. It's like
What?
it's the fucking burnt chips of bacon that were
They
all over.
burnt that shit like them Jews we were talking about last week.
Oh my goodness.
Yikes.
Yikes.
Instantly regret that.
22 likes.
We'll cut that out.
We went from like 29 likes to 23 in
We'll
like the
edit
matter
that.
of 1 week.
Well, we did
Time in. Is he gonna die or not?
Well, it's fucking 50-50 because he could break his neck going up to 600 miles per hour.
Yeah.
Let's add a third option then.
How old is he though?
43.
Oh, so he's not that old. I was just saying
he's
that.
military. He's done military parachuting ever since he was in his teens, I guess you could say.
I hope he lives because that's awesome. But in all honesty, I I just don't see it happening, man.
I don't. The main factor is that he could break his neck.
He's gonna pull his chute and that shit's gonna rip the fucking his shoulders off. Just rip it right through his body. Like a goddamn.
No, where the harness is, just that middle piece gets taken.
Yeah.
The rest of his body with a big hole in the middle just free falls.
And it happens so fast. It's like the tablecloth effect, like the magicians do. Like it just rips his torso out so fast. His arms and legs and head are just still there.
Yeah, they're connected in a starfish.
I just hope it rips his whole jumpsuit off, and then like it's just a pelvic with a dick and balls just like smashed in the ground.
At that point, he's gonna pass out. You know, he'll be dead way before he hits the ground.
Well, let's take our sign-in shot. This is what, number 2 for the night?
Yep.
Whoop. Ding. Ding.
But they were saying shit like his blood could boil.
It ran down my beard.
I like how both your eyebrows went up simultaneously.
Blood boil.
Yeah, they said his blood could boil, his vessels bursting in his brain and shit like that. So,
see, that's what I was thinking. I wasn't thinking of hitting the ground or the parachute ripping off. I was thinking that sounds like a dangerous height.
Like, what if there's a small leak in the pressurized spacesuit? His head's gonna just fucking explode. It's literally gonna explode.
Well, apparently
any pinhole, he's fucking done.
What?
He's been preparing this shit since mid-July.
Yeah, they said he's already done one from 18 miles.
Yeah, that's the record.
So he's basically diving a fucking marathon.
Yeah. Well, the record's 102.
A lot faster, though.
That'll be the fastest marathon ever.
There's no Kenyan that can run fucking 120 miles an hour.
I don't know.
Kenyan wasn't racist. Why did he get so quiet?
Yeah, it's a 23-mile free fall.
Well, that's awesome news. Like I said, I hope the dude does it because that's fucking badass. It really is. But I just don't see it happening.
It's cool and all.
I don't know the science behind it. I just don't.
It'd been cooler if he'd done it like the 60s or something. I don't think kids nowadays or even people our age give a fuck about space or flight.
They're like, hey, fuck that old guy. I got my girl pants on.
You know what I did?
I'm going to the show this weekend.
I shot a dude and I got a jetpack on fucking Halo Reach. You know, they don't give a fuck.
Well, let's do a weekly recap.
Yep.
I guess we kind of touched base with you already, Whiskey Tango, just kind of get your shit together, job-wise, living arrangements and whatnot.
Yeah, it sucks, but you got to do what you got to do, and listening to you guys.
I would lose my fucking shit if I lost my job, dude. I wouldn't know what to do. I'd be fucking lost, dude. I'd be like, I just give up on life. It's too late to do anything.
Yeah.
So I don't get when I talk to people on the phone. They're like 60 years old, still looking for a job.
Oh.
I'm like, dude, what the fuck were you doing with your life?
I've had mine 9 years, literally right out of high school.
The correct answer was meth.
Fucking lost. I would be extremely lost.
Yeah, I would lose my shit. We kind of are week/weekend intertwined. You and I, dirtbag.
Yeah, a little bit. Saturday, wife had some family shit to do, and I'm kind of like the black sheep over there because they're all rich snobby fucks that will never listen to this, so I can say that in all honesty. That I don't like to be around them, so we get in huge arguments every time someone has a birthday or some shit. Well, she went to do that. Yeah.
Okay.
And I went to the fucking bar. Watched FSU USF. It's kind of depressing. I'm glad I'm not a fan.
But it wasn't as bad as everyone thought it'd be.
No. Agreed. Some USF fans had their hopes up. I mean, they've beaten them before. They get up for big games. Mm-hmm. There's a couple shitty calls by the refs. It could have been a lot closer than it was, but no one cares. I'm a Gators fan. I also can't wait to get our hands on fucking FSU. Maybe we'll. They don't look as impressive to me. I think we can take them.
I think it would all in all be a good game.
Yeah, I'm ready for it. But, long story fucking long. Went to the bar by myself, then I started calling people. I was like, fuck this, dude. I'm getting lonesome. I'm up here talking to fucking FSU fans I don't know and shit. So we hooked up and we all went up to the Apple with, you'll hear his name every fucking podcast, Greg.
Yeah. Which was surprising. I don't want to say surprising, but it was a really good night.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
Got smashed.
Yeah.
Had super fun.
And got a taxi home.
Yeah.
Didn't drive.
Also, was very creeped out. It seems like it's either mongoloids, fat dudes with no teeth, or fat bitches in general that won't stop staring at me the whole fucking night.
Because you look like you could gorilla fuck them into
this big
parallel
fat
universe.
Fucking whore. Just.
You got kidnapped. You got kidnapped. This shit was funny as fuck.
Oh, they boxed me in. They were boxing me out like on the handball court. Like they were boxing me out. I got stuck at the fucking jukebox. And I'm sitting there trying to play songs, and these two fucking old fat hags I couldn't fucking leave. And I come back to the table, I was like, why are you doing nothing when that fat bitch jumped on me? I was like, I was yelling at them like, why didn't you help me, motherfuckers? What are you doing?
You were laughing when you said it, but there was a lot of seriousness to your voice.
Oh, there fucking was.
Because I walked out of the bathroom, and I looked around, I was like, and I even looked at the jukebox, because I was like, oh, I'll go there. I was like, oh, there's a bunch of fat bitches over there. And I was like, I'm going to just come back to it later. And I get back, I was like, hey, where's Dirtbag? Everyone's like, I don't know. We thought he went to the bathroom. I was like, I was in there by myself. He was supposed to rendezvous with me, and I was going to stand in a packed sun bag while I blow him.
You call that the Nerd Dick Special?
The Nerd Dick Special.
Because he did create that shit.
But
yeah, we had some fun at our favorite lounge and bar, or mine anyways.
Yeah, they had a wing fling. We missed it though. We're late for it.
I was there for it last year. It was weird. You see people who don't really know the bar and the atmosphere, and they've been on a party bus going to every wing joint in Polk County. They just come in super fucking smashed, and they're either really cool or really cunty because they're so smashed, you know.
Like FSU fans.
Well, yeah. I mean, like any fans of any teams. Every team that has a hardcore fan, you're gonna find a hardcore asshole. And I've been that guy, so.
The ass-knolls.
I call them the semen holes myself.
Florida State ass-knolls. That's funny. Yeah, I mean, that was basically it for my week, you know.
Week at work sucked. I've got a bunch of new shit in my job description, and it fucking blows, man.
Yeah, we covered that last week.
Up.
Well, that sucks, man.
Yeah. I don't know.
Still feeling for you. Yeah, I mean.
It's helping me out a lot. Between that and the flu, I've lost 11 pounds in a week and a half.
There you go.
That's weird because I actually gain weight when I'm sick.
I transferred that shit through osmosis.
Well, because your mom tells you that her vagina juice has curing
Google osmosis.
Osmosis.
What the fuck is that? It's a transfer of some shit through water or something.
It's like an absorption.
It's also the name of an Ozzy Osbourne album that sucked cock.
And it's also a character played by Chris Rock. It's an animated cartoon movie.
Osmosis Jones.
Yeah.
What a shit movie.
It's the like.
Well, who was the big guy in that?
He was like a vitamin or antibody or some shit like that. Or no, he was a antibiotic. That's what it was. That movie, when it came out, that was like the first movie I ever like made out with a girl in, like in the movie theater. And we went with a group of people, and they were sitting like right next to us and in front of us, and just fucking stared at us. And we ended up getting, I don't say it was really inappropriate. It was kind of cute, but we ended up getting fucking kicked out. And it wasn't because of making out, because McFaddy and I, we thought it'd be funny to fart as loud as we could at the quiet parts of the movie. So, I don't know what we ate for dinner that night, but we both had fucking gas. And we were just farting up a goddamn storm right in the middle of like no lines, like we time it perfectly. And then some people would laugh, but other people were like, shut up, that's disgusting. But we were like 16.
Like you're watching a movie about a virus, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Who gives a fuck about a fucking fart?
You don't do that Bill shit? Murray's in it, like it's like the live action.
Movie fucking suck dog dick.
But apparently osmosis is the net movement of solvent molecules.
Oh, is that what it was too? McFaddy just reminded me. Apparently we would fart and be like, shit! And that's what it was for saying shit. That's what it was. I forgot all about it. We're like, shit!
I automatically realize why you got kicked out now. You really need to include that in the story. It's like, I don't know why I got kicked out. I just farted.
How many times have you been kicked out of a movie theater?
Me?
Yeah.
0.
5.
I've been twice.
Most of the times I went and saw movies, I was super fucking red-eyed, high as fuck, so I ain't fucking with nobody.
Yeah, last time I got kicked out of a movie, it was like a few years back. Whenever mutual friend, I don't know what to call him, I guess motocross. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Mm-hmm.
He just got diagnosed with cancer a second time, and got word that he was back in the hospital.
Super funny podcast, bro.
Well, no, hold on, like it was kind of shitty, but it was at the Cobb here in Lakeside Village, and like they were really upsetting about it. But my phone went off, and I was on standby because I heard about it right before I went into the movie, and I was like, I'll keep my phone on silent, but if it goes off, I'm gonna check it and make sure I update or check a status. Yeah. And I don't remember what movie I was watching, but I was with like 2 or 3 other people, and
it was Stepmom.
It went off once. I opened it, looked at it, found out everything was okay. That he's gonna go into surgery, everything's fine, blah blah blah. And I was right underneath the projector in like one of the back rows because I didn't want to disturb anyone with my phone. And a lady came in, just was like, "Hey, you can't pull out your phone, you gotta go." And I was like, really? I was like, just like that, no warning, no nothing. I was like, you don't even know the situation. She's like, it doesn't matter. You have to keep your phone off. You got to go.
What a bitch.
So I know. I instantly went up to like the guy in the suit for some fucking reason.
Yeah.
I went and talked to him. I explained the situation to him.
You, maroon jacket, over here.
Over here, buddy. I was like, one of your fucking like ushers was kicking me out for me.
One of your fucking cronies.
Yeah, and then he was like, was it this lady? Does she look like this? I was like, yeah. And he goes, nobody likes her here. Here's some free tickets for next time. And he gave me like 8 free tickets.
Woo!
Yeah.
Oh, I remember that. You saying something about that.
Yeah, so it was pretty awesome.
Come back and watch a movie about
So I think we went and
cancer.
didn't we go see Silent Hill?
Then went up and saw 50-50 8 times.
By myself.
By myself.
Cried like a motherfucker.
No, it was awesome though. I mean, they were good for like a year, and I just went to the movie like every weekend.
That's also a boss-ass movie theater.
It is.
Compared to the other ones at Polk County.
Really
you got the one at the Eagle Ridge Mall. That one, you don't even want to sit down on the seats because it's gross.
You get stabbed with the eighth needle.
Cinema 3. Ooh, there's so much cum on those seats that it's not even funny.
Yeah, I know. We left it there. We saw Osmosis Jones together. It was you and I.
God damn it. McFaddy will never get that image out of his mind because he was staring back at us.
Shit.
It's like, oh, that's what gay people do?
They kissed right on the mouth?
On the mouth.
It amazes me how much I can actually like that shit doesn't even burn. That's weird.
It doesn't burn it.
Once you're a grown ass man past like 25, your ability to drink whiskey, it's like hereditary or through evolution or something. Like the shit just. I remember as an 18-year-old, I could drink whiskey mixed with shit, but trying to shoot whiskey, I was not very good at.
I don't like whiskey mixed with anything. I don't like it fucking with ice in it. I don't like it watered down. I just want it fucking.
I used to, and I was like, well, I used to not like it, but I would drink it and go, hey, I get it. I'm a man. No, now I know what drinking whiskey's about. You shoot that shit like a goddamn real man.
Yeah, well, the only drink that I still kind of like a little watered down is like scotch, and like I'm not talking about good scotch, like shitty scotch. Like I don't mind like ice melting in it a little bit. I don't know, man. I'm just not a scotch drinker just yet, but I'm getting there.
First of all, this is just a little side note. First episode of this season's Parks and Rec.
Dude, are you kidding me?
Ron Swanson is such a fucking badass.
Dude,
God damn.
Are you talking about the one where he's like grilling out the barbecue?
Yeah.
Dude, that.
As soon as that happened, I was like, this is exactly what you got your beer on ice. Well, what about the kids? They just drink fucking water from the water fountain.
No, that's not what he says. He goes, Ron, there's kids here. And he goes, well, there's a water fountain over there. You can water down some of the beer. You can water down the beer. He goes, why don't they just drink water? He goes, or they could do that. Like, he's so fucking frustrated. He's like,
anyways.
Dude, I get that because you and I, we like to smoke meat, slow cook meat, and like sometimes you just have to fucking deal with it, you know, in order to get like the full flavor.
And he is a fucking real man, real man.
It's not fast food, man, and he could not get his point across to anyone.
Yep, I love it. I love every fucking second.
Dude, and what's the dude's name? The skinny guy, Rob Lowe.
Yeah.
His character, he's like, hey, I snuck some candy, and he hands him like little tiny kid boxes of raisins, and they're like, these are raisins. He goes, I know, they're so delicious.
Nature's candy.
He's like, they're nature's candy, so pace yourself. So he starts like, he eats one raisin, and then he just eats the whole box. He goes, I couldn't help it. I had to eat all the candy. Like, he's
a creepy fucking.
Dude, he's funny as shit, though.
I love Cub Scouts' like impression of him because it sounds and looks just like Rob Lowe.
Did you ever see Salem's Lot?
Yeah. That sounds really familiar.
It's based on a Stephen King book.
Yes.
Rob Lowe in it?
Yes.
It was fucking awesome.
I watched a movie the other day that had Rob Lowe in it. It was not Austin Powers, but that's also a good one. But Thank You for Smoking.
Oh, that was an awesome movie.
Dude,
great movie.
Even when I didn't smoke, that movie still made me want to have a cigarette.
Two-Face in it?
Aaron Eckhart.
Yeah.
And it has the dude who, I don't know his real name. You know it. It's Whammy guy from Anchorman.
Oh, David Koechner.
Yeah.
Whammy.
He plays like the ATF guy.
Whammy.
I like how he says it once in the movie, and that's his whole fucking movie career.
When you said the other Rob Lowe movie, I could have swore you were going to say Tommy Boy.
He was good in that too, where he was fucking Bo Derek. And funny enough, like to go back, whenever we did the first newscast where where Nerd Dick was doing reading the This Day in History, and he said Bo Jackson. I was like, isn't that the chick from Tommy Boy? But I was thinking Bo Derek.
All right, I'm gonna bring up some fucking controversial shit because pedos, child molesters, and shit. There's no room for them in this country. And everyone fucking, if it comes out in the news that someone fucked a kid, they're getting chastised, painting their face all over the news, and everyone's like, oh, I can't wait till they get to jail so the boys can take care of them, they'll kill them, and fucking population and shit. why do stars, minus Michael Jackson, get a fucking pass on that shit? Like, you got Jerry Lee Lewis, the old piano player, Great Balls of Fire motherfucker.
Yeah,
Goodness gracious.
Married and fucked his, like, 15-year-old cousin. You had the king of rock and roll, who everyone loves, and was like, oh, I can't believe Priscilla married fucking Michael Jackson, that kitty-touching motherfucker. What are you talking about? You were banging Priscilla when she was 14. Got married when she was 16, but it's cool because you got parental consent. So the king of fucking rock and roll was a pedo. He was fucking a 14-year-old girl when he was a goddamn grown-ass adult. That's sick. Fuck your songs. Fuck the fact that you stole all your music from old black men playing the blues and shit. You're not the king of rock and roll, man. You're the king of fucking being a piece of shit.
And the main excuse was it's a different time back then.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, tying it all back around to when it was not a different time, when the whole, not Rat Pack, but Brat Pack was going around, there was actually a VHS that started circulating of one Rob Lowe fucking this underage girl who was like 13 or 14 at the time in a fucking car, and they videotaped it. Did you ever hear about this?
I did not.
Google it because it's fucking real,
oh.
and no one fucking says anything, and he just gets a pass, and he's on TV making fucking buku amounts of money.
What's the statute of limitations on a VHS? If it's VHS, there's got to be.
It's probably like a lot of shit. Like 7 years is even for like big crimes. And shit.
Most of the reason behind that, I believe, is because most companies, or not companies, but records are archived after 7 years or deleted indefinitely.
Or they weirdly, people with money can just weirdly settle shit. Wonder how that happens, you know? But that's fucking sick. Rob Lowe fucked a young teenage girl and got away with it. It's cool. It's not child porn or anything.
Did he get a bloner before?
Bloner?
Do you like that word?
No one has ever written that down, or I've never read it anywhere.
I just made up the word today.
What it is.
Have you been looking at it like, what is a bloner? What is a bloner?
I could care less.
There you go.
I don't remember. I think it was Nerd Dick, or
I have my own.
Is it Droopy Cock, or it was Nerd Dick that we were talking about how there's different levels of boner. Like you have.
Absolutely.
I'm sure we've covered it before. I actually tried listening through some of our old stuff to see if we've covered this. I don't think we have in depth.
No.
Not the level of boner. No.
And the guys that are listening are probably like, I know exactly what you're talking about because they have boners, and girls are like, please explain. Like, for instance, you can have like a sad, sappy, but it's still technically a boner.
Yep.
You
can still ejaculate on what seems to be a flaccid dick.
Yeah, like a half mast.
Yeah.
The problem is chicks always look for a reason, and sometimes there's just not one. Sometimes it's like, hey, I had a rough fucking day. I can't get other shit off my mind. Sometimes it's completely fucking mental why you have a slightly flaccid boner, and you can still come.
No, that's not what a bloner is. That's way different.
Chicks want to say, was it me? It has nothing to do with you,
Sometimes,
man. I got shit going on.
It was Droopy Cock. That's exactly what I was talking to you, because the conversation we had was sometimes if you were in the zone, you either can stick it in and come, or you're going to last 10 plus minutes and then not be able to come.
Yeah.
You know, you got to try to find that happy balance, and you got to know your girl's body. You know, some girls are going to be a little bit more difficult to please. Some girls are just going to be like back to back, you know, whatever it may be. My thing is like if I'm having sex and it's 15 minutes or longer, I'm going to have to finish that shit in the bathroom, because even in thinking about what I was just doing, for some reason, it's at a certain point, it's just I can't come. And
I'm not that way. I'm only that way in the case of if I work myself into a fucking frenzy and I've gotten almost there, like to where.
And then you had to hold back.
And then I hold back, and then when I hold back, it becomes I can stay rock fucking solid, and that's when I have a difficult time. But
that's
unlike you, I don't finish that shit in the bathroom. I punish my poor wife with my fat, slobby body. And it's like, nope. Now I'm going to lay down chest to chest, and you're going to have to take all of my weight. And I'm just going to sluggishly push this fucking piece of shit tiny dick into your body until I fucking get off. Because I'm not doing that shit by myself. It's
Here's
too
the thing, because I've been in a relationship where I've been in that exact scenario. But like when you're in the dating scene and you're going like bouncing from girl to girl trying to figure out like what it is that you want in a relationship, you can't be doing that, because that's game over right there.
Going,
what's wrong with you? Nothing. Shut the fuck up. You're like covering her mouth.
You sound like that dude that was banging fucking Forrest Gump's mom.
Boy, your mama don't care about your schooling.
Yeah, schooling. Alright, so That happened to me. I don't know the exact time frame, but I want to say maybe a few months back. And it hit me today. And it was funny because I was thinking about it. And she asked me why I didn't come. And I was like, I was looking out for you. I was doing your thing. And it got to a point where I was kind of holding back. And I just wanted to make sure that you got yours or whatever. And I was like, so I couldn't. And she's like, well,
little do you know, I've already jerked off 3 times a day. I didn't need to.
Yeah. So she asked me, she's like, well, you kind of self-consciously, she's like, what could I do? And I was like, well, maybe you could blow me before I go, so that way our timing would be better. I'll let you know when to stop. So that way when
Absolutely.
I was
That's
like,
where married couples have it figured out.
And
good married couples anyway.
Exactly.
And I was like, and not only that, I was like, if you gave me a boner from blowing me before we had sex, I can guarantee you it would be the best boner that I can possibly have before that. And I was like, give me a bloner.
Yep.
I want a bloner, so I can have fucking. It's a super high mass fucking boner. Right. It's not a floppy, sad, drunk whiskey dick one.
And then it's not. Yeah. It's not halfway there when I'm trying to put it in, so that gets awkward. And then when I get it in, I've got to work it until it's fucking standing at fucking 3/4 mass. It's fucking already there. That way when I fucking spear your ass from the beginning, from the first fucking stroke, it's fucking rock.
Yeah, exactly.
Solid.
So that's a public service announcement to all you girls who are looking for a way to make sure your man is pleased. Just give him a bloner real quick. Even if it's just 25 seconds, just to get him to the mass it needs to be.
Just work this shit up.
You will fucking start getting your time together.
Let him grab the back of your head. Let him feel in control a little bit.
Well, that's the one thing in pornos. They
Porno hasn't figured out. They give
Always.
boners. Every porno is a bloner.
Process.
Yeah. Well, they fuck for about 5 to 10 minutes.
You pull the pants off and see the big ass dick come out. Yeah. Then you get a bloner, and then you have sex, and then you get cum all over you.
Yeah.
Well, not only that,
most of the time it goes back to the half bloner when they're blowing them. Because like me, I'm married, so I can just go anywhere I want to. But in porno, they can't.
There's always a
bloner, puss, maybe ass, but you never go ass back to puss. Then you go back to fucking mouth, and there's another bloner, but it's at a different level because the dick has already been in so many holes that it doesn't know what to fucking do. So it's sagging downwards, and then the bitch just gets it in her eye.
No. Here's the funny part is that every time when it gets to that point to where he's probably about to start PCing or leaking on her, so they pull it out, and then there's obviously some sort of edit. And then all it is like semen. You're like they probably edit like 10 minutes out of this dude just fucking trying to whack off in front of a hot camera light.
Are the ones that don't have the girl going, oh yeah, come on my face. They have the dude going, yeah, oh yeah.
Fuck those.
Those are so creepy, dude. Yeah. It's like who watches this and likes it?
Honestly,
where did you get your positive feedback from this?
I have a friend that's a female that's her preferred porn is when a guy is overly audible whenever he's getting a blowjob.
Oh my god!
Like there's a chick that I know that watches blowjob porn and she likes to hear the dude. And I'm like, you're the fucking person ruining my jerk off nights.
Yeah, no shit.
I was like, what is wrong with you? I was like, you're the one liking that shit on Pornhub.
Yeah, I've dated a girl who was just like that. She was sucking my cock and.
Wow, that was just really aggressive.
Yeah,
wasn't it? That was really aggressive.
You didn't even say give me a bloner.
Yeah.
You passed a key word and went straight. Yeah. She was sucking my cock.
She was. Dick.
My dick.
She's like, you're not making any noise. I was like, she's like, you're not making any noise. I was like, why'd you stop sucking?
I'm not even gonna lie. Like, there's been situations where like it was decent, where I did not have to make noises, but I knew if I didn't, I would stop getting bloners.
Yeah. You always got to do a little something, but you can't be overly verbal like
fucking because
Leroy from those
there's
movies.
No blowing.
There's
no fucking blowing in this world.
You can't do that. You just go.
It's
Yeah.
Or every now and then a like,
oh.
Like you weren't expecting that. Oh, I like that little twist at the top you just did.
That comes from when she pulls that little fucking dingleberry off my fucking taint hair. It's like,
wait, this was gonna fall in the shower, but it's aggressive. Yeah. You know, I don't know if it's pain or pleasure.
Jeez.
And you always gotta throw in the random fake out where you're gonna come. Which is like, what's up? It's like, no, just kidding. Come on.
Well, here's my thing, because I'm fucking super open. Whenever a girl's my girlfriend, I will straight up ask her to her face, where do you want me to come? Or
exactly.
Or like, what do you want me to do?
You got to.
Because I was like, don't sugarcoat it. It's just you and me. What do you want?
All right.
Anywhere.
Anyone that listens to this podcast,
Cavecast.
We got to
branding.
Brand it.
If you love stand-up comedy, check out Ari the Great's new album. Ari Shaffir. It's called Revenge for the Holocaust. He's the funniest Jewish comic fucking ever. But he's got a bit about this. Yeah, I'm not going to spoil it, but it's so fucking funny, dude.
Nice. Another shot?
Anyways, Yeah, shot in a break, please. I need to
All right.
smoke a fucking
Oh, I
stove.
do too.
All right, this. Commercial break.
Oh my god.
Commercial break.
We'll get there. I just can't unlock my phone. All right, there it
Commercial
is.
break.
Hey everyone, I hope you're enjoying the podcast so far. Just wanted to touch base, let you know that we have a lot of things in the works. And fuck that dog barking in the background. I hate Yorkies. They can all go to hell. And fucking I want to light their little fur on fire. Anywho. Oh my god, fuck that dog. Big plans. Bearsinacave will be getting an actual website here in the very near future. I don't have the domain yet, so I don't really know what the website's going to be. Oh my god, this dog is so distracting. Where was I? Oh, website. Anyways. Oh, fuck you, dog. Fuck this dog. Fuck this dog and its little shitty ass. I'm gonna throw a fucking antifreeze over the fence. Anyways. Download it on your MP3 player, your Droid, your iPhones, and that way you can listen to it on work, on your break, to and from work, whatever it may be. I know the YouTube situation is a little hard to sit down and listen to one of our cave casts that lasts about an hour long. I have to go murder this dog. Well, enjoy the rest of the podcast.
And we're back.
And we're back. Sorry for the 7-second delay.
From the backyard.
For you bitches that complain about, you take too many breaks.
How do you even know how many breaks
I know. Who cares? Literally, you hear we're taking a break and then we're back. What the fuck? People?
Well, the thing is like it has changed so much every time we take a break. Like with the politics, we had an hour and a half break. With the trash shots we did, it was like 25 minutes of lost audio.
You're giving up the ghost. They don't know that.
Yeah.
Go fuck yourself, people.
We're
taking a break.
In Cub Scout's defense, like 30 minutes of that was deleted by accident.
Yeah, you drunk piece of shit.
I wasn't a drunk piece of shit.
That was a great night for all
That's
of us.
That's why I stopped resaving it. Like I was just like, I'll just save it as the timestamp, and then I'll rename it later.
Yeah.
But my original point is, we're not your fucking slaves. We're doing this for fun. If you decide to listen, cool. If not, cool.
I asked him the other day. I was
21.
like, I was like, hey.
My goal after this one is fucking 21.
I got
not
a lot of positive feedback that I got were from chicks.
Yeah, exactly.
And
I have too. Recently.
Yeah, so I mean,
I think it's because they're trying. They're listening to us and they're like, oh, that's what these fuckers that I'm laying next to every night fucking really think.
Well,
they're trying to get into the mind of the real dude.
You're welcome. You're welcome for the relationship you're about to have and enjoy, because you know the inner workings of a man without a Steve Harvey fucking book.
Steve Harvey.
Yeah, you wrote that book, like it was like Act Like a Lady, Think Like a Man or some shit like that.
And got a new
Who the fuck are you?
He stopped doing Family Feud, he's got a new show.
Yeah, you look at that guy, how many people has that guy fucked? What does he fucking know?
12, and they were all boys.
Little Jewish boys?
When you were drunk the other night, you texted me about, hey man, what are you doing? I was like, nothing, man. I told you earlier today I didn't have any plans, and I didn't hear from you forever. And then when I heard back from you, you're like, hey, let's go to the bar. I was like, all right. And then I called you clown meat. And it was funny because I was like, I don't know if he's gonna laugh at this or just not even know what the fuck I'm talking about. But yeah, the appropriate response was laughter. But I'm talking to this chick who's from a few states away.
Hi, chick from a few states away.
Yeah, hi, chick from a few states away. Hope you're listening.
Hello.
I hope you're not listening, actually. Anyways, like it's to the point where I was like, should I send this girl a picture of my dick?
Oh, it's gotten that serious, huh?
Well, I don't know if it's serious, but I would rather a girl see my dick opposed to my belly. So, I mean, if I'm going to send a sexy picture, it's either going to be my fucking chest and shoulders or my fucking dick. Like, my belly needs a little bit of work, I'm not going to lie, and I've been working on it. But anywho, I kind of like try to hint at the subject. I was like, yeah, I'll send you a sexy picture. She's like, no nudies. And I don't know if that's like something girls say, like, oh, tee-hee, I'm innocent.
You got tease.
But I was like, what would you do if I sent you a fucking picture of my dick? And she's like, I would laugh. And I was like, you would only laugh because I have.
That's fucked.
I was like, because I have clown hair pubes, and I have testicles that honk.
Now, see,
hey,
you missed your
balls.
1 second right there. You should have just fucking nutted up and did it.
But today, it was funny because I told her, I was like, yo, I'm gonna send you a picture of my balls. And I get a picture from her, and it was just a normal picture, just like a regular picture. And then, and then I was like, hey, that's a hot picture. You look good. and like that was it for about 20 minutes, and I get a text back that says balls ?
Oh shit.
Like, where are your balls at? You said you're gonna send me a picture of the balls, and the rule is I send first. Well, that show was pretty funny though. She makes me laugh, and that's hard for a girl to make me do because most girls are fucking stupid.
Yep. Anyways, I'll sidebar about this very conversation if you listen to we take another break, but not right now.
Say that again.
No, I'm not saying all that. I'll just talk to Cub Scout about this very subject at later. Blah 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 blah. What I said the first time. Morale. Anyways, going back on that text, I was like, "What are you doing later?" And you're like, "Nada." And I'm walking through some bullshit store while my wife is looking for a dress, and I thought of this huge elaborate plan, just to fuck with Cub Scout psyche. And I was like, "Fuck, I should text him." Good, don't do anything. So then he'd get all excited. He's like, "What are we gonna do later?" Oh shit. Why? What's up? And I was just gonna go, "Nothing. I just want you to be bored, you piece of shit." And I was like, "No, I better not do that, man.
Dude, it would have
break his fragile little spirit."
And you would have because like I had actually an offer to hang out with a chick, like not like in like relationship type of status, but like, hey, let's go out and do something. Let's go have some fun. And I was like, no, I already told my friend I wasn't doing anything later, and I know he's going to hit me back up when he's done watching fucking football. And if you're like, nothing, you piece of shit, I'd have been so pissed.
I was just going to do nothing, man. I just want you to be bored.
Because it would work.
I thought about doing that, and I was like, nah, I won't text
I guess I'll
back
just
for a
pick
bit.
him up and drive his ass to the bar. What a
No,
fucking asshole.
that was all my idea, bitch. I wanted to do that shit.
We had during our break, we were talking about something. I said, put a pin in that, we'll come back to it. Whiskey Tango, what was that?
Oh man, there's so many things.
When someone tells you to put a pin in something, that means keep it on the front of your mind.
Yeah, but you should set it out there, not right now.
Oh my god. And something about dicks or shit or blacks or Jews or gay blacks.
Gays, gay black Jews.
What was it?
Oh man.
It'll come back around. Another shot?
Something about beating off.
Oh, it
was. Oh, it was. Yeah.
We were very close.
Beating off the black gay.
Anyways, while we're talking about boners and bloners.
Oh yeah.
We have another phrase that we like to use in our group of friends. It's called a bad batch. And it's when your fucking semen has stewed in your goddamn testicles for way too long than it should, and you start coming up with some like crazy shit you can do, or some shit that you would fuck. Like, and
it's kind of close to
like you
having blue
like
balls.
you get to that point, yeah. It's like blue balls where you haven't ejaculated in so long, usually 24 to 48 hours. You start thinking,
so long. Oh my God.
you would think about fucking like the fattest, grossest chick. And I don't remember what actually got us on the subject, but that's fucking true, man. Like
that's where the whole jar of mayonnaise apple pie fucking thing came from.
That's
some
what
dude had some backed up fucking shit, and it just got to his brain. Like the little swimmers crawled up his whole body and started eating his brain alive. And he's like, I'm gonna stick my dick in this hot apple pie. That's where the whole movie. Thank you, crazy men. That's where that whole shitty movie franchise came from.
That's exactly what it is.
And
like you have a bad batch, and you'll do something. As soon as you come, you're back to your fucking regular self, and you're like, what am I doing with my life? I need to fucking go on for overtime tomorrow?
It literally makes you a psychopath.
That's true.
I remember after I first realized, because Monty Python's Meaning of Life, where they had that scene where the dude is teaching sex ed, so he brings in his wife and fucks her in front of the class. Classic scene in a classic fucking movie. And that's where I first got the boner that first summer at home by myself, and I first jacked off. It's a 10-second clip in fucking Monty Python movie.
That was like, what, 12 weeks ago?
Yeah. And then after that,
at most,
once you learn how to do it, you fucking do it crazy.
Yeah.
But then once your parents are home and you can't do it, or you can't figure out some clever way to fucking do it because your parents are Nazis, you literally will go fucking crazy. It makes men that can't fuck go crazy. It's animal instincts, man. You'll see a dog. All right, here's a story. Buddy had a dog.
I need to take a shot for this one.
Yeah. This is animal instincts at its finest. Buddy had a dog. Oh my God.
Oh.
It was so sore. He's watching his big, strong fucking pit bull not be able to walk down 4 stairs.
This story went a different direction than I thought it was going, and I like the direction it's going because I'm glad your friend doesn't fuck dogs. Okay.
I'm just talking about animal instincts that we all abide by. It's the fucking rule of nature. The dude had a dog, couldn't walk downstairs. Took it to the vet. The vet said, someone in your apartment complex has a female dog that's in heat. And he's, not only he's shit sore, but he's going fucking crazy. Look at him. And the dog wouldn't eat. He was going fucking nuts. Dudes get that way too.
Fact.
Whether they're coming in their fucking belly button, or they're coming in a girl, on a girl, around a girl, on a wall, Ari Shafir, anywhere, if they're not coming, they're either fucking Munich, they're gay, and are afraid of their own semen. Something's going on. They're Catholic, and they're scared to come because they watched the old man come on them once.
And I don't want to make an excuse, but like, dude, that's got to be what it is with the whole Catholic priests and like people who are just oppressed and like sexually, because I can't even go, I would say 4 days without fucking feeling like a goddamn nut. Like,
4 days?
Stressed out.
I haven't went 4 days since the first time I came. I guarantee it. And no, I'm trying to think, dude. I really don't think I can. I really don't think I can think of a time I went a 4 day span without coming since the first time I figured out how to come.
Well, I brought it up because like I woke up today feeling fucking crazy, and I was like I need to clean this shit out before I go to work. So like it's like 8:30, 9 in the morning.
Yeah, and when you wake up, you're usually fucking lethargic, and but when you wake up all wide eyed and fucking.
I woke up at 7:30.
I can't blink.
My alarm was supposed to go off at 8, and I was there just looking at the clock, waiting to get out of fucking bed because I couldn't sleep. I was like just wired as shit. And I was like, if I don't do this before I go to work, I'm gonna fucking have a crazy day.
It's literally like a fucking. I'm being prescribed a Valium or a Xanax. I just come. Oh, relax.
Why do you think women masturbate so much?
I don't know that they do.
I wish we had a female here tonight. I was actually trying to schedule a female catalyst, but the work schedule clashed. And when I said I was going to be late, it kind of got bailed on. But it was funny enough, she's a black female. So I thought that would be really fun for tonight. And but to get that whole, like, because I think a girl would be like, oh, no, I don't do that. But in all honesty, like, if not the same, like, girls nowadays I think that they're more, like, sex-driven than guys are.
They are.
I don't know, man.
They always have been. They just hide it well.
I think they always have been too, but they hide it because of societal,
Well, now,
I don't
2012.
mean, call a whore, or a slut, or some shit like that,
I don't even bother to ask the question, how many people have you been with before? I just make sure I fucking comment.
No, that question is dumb.
It is.
All you need to know in the back of your head is, regardless of the number before me, I'm going to be better than them.
Yeah.
You just have to have that fucking male ego. And then know at the end of the day, even if you weren't,
even
you were.
Girls that are smart, if they're wanting to try to keep a dude around, be like, wow,
I've never even had an orgasm before.
Yep.
Thank you.
I didn't even know what that was.
That's when you know they enjoy the sex or they're just being nice.
There was just that one time.
It doesn't matter, man.
I fell off my bicycle.
Either way, you got your nut off.
If girls want their fucking cabinets fixed and their washer fixed and they want to keep a man around and fucking do all that bullshit, then you just let that dude know, like, you know what? Thanks for that orgasm. I honestly never even had one before.
Yep.
Yeah, because we thank them every time by going, oh, and then throwing a towel at them, cleaning this shit up.
I'm not gonna lie, like,
thanks, babe.
We just talked about this a minute ago. Like, as soon as you come to the realization that like you're back in real life. It's a different mentality. Like your mindset will change 100%.
Well, only fat sloppy dudes can do this. But I remember being like 15 and being right at the peak of the art of fucking jerking off. Mm. And you would lock your fucking bedroom door. Like lay down on your goddamn futon or whatever.
Me too. I shared a room with my two brothers.
Yeah.
I got crazy in there.
But I would jerk off and then be so fucking stoned or tired that I'd fall asleep. And it was so relaxing just to come. But then I'd wake up and then it's like, what the fuck, dude? Spider-Man has literally thought I was the fucking his villain and came in here and fucking Spidey'd me.
My God, you got the symbiote costume on? What the fuck is this?
This shit is so fucking sticky and shit. It's like you literally fell asleep in your own cum, you nasty motherfucker.
Not even kidding. About, I would say a month ago, I fell asleep with cum in my hand.
Oh yeah, the shit'll happen, dude.
And what's funny is that's not the first time because like I'll be in that exact situation, and we have a friend Air Force who's coming back into town this upcoming week, and I'm glad to have him back.
I like to see that dude. I'm really glad his sister isn't dating that Brown.
Well, he's actually gonna be here next week.
Woo!
He's gonna be taking up a seat. Anyways, Air Force, he
coming back into town for the wedding?
Yeah.
Sweet.
But we would
That's
have
party central,
we would have
I
bros.
can't fucking wait.
Dance Party Central. Oh my! Have you seen that dude play Dance Party?
No.
He is so fucking white. Like crack the ceiling.
White as fuck too.
Yeah, but it's just funny. He looks like a goddamn robot who's got Tourette's or something dancing. Anyways, there's been a couple times to where I thought I was blowing my load on someone or in something to where it was not going to be leaky, and he would sleep on my futon, like next day or whatever, the same night, and I would go sleep in the guest room because I was like, if he's going to crash, he's going to crash on the most uncomfortable bed, which is the futon, which is still pretty comfortable. It's IKEA. And I woke up one day and I went to go wake him up, and he is sleep drooling on a pile of dried cum. On a pile of dried cum, not even kidding. And I took a picture of it, and I didn't tell him about it. I just woke him up. He had to go on with his day, and I sent him a picture of it. And he goes, "I'm in the sun right now. I can't really tell what this picture is of, other than me sleeping." I responded. I was like, "Hey, dude, just check the picture later and tell me what you see is off." And he goes, "Dude, did I drool that whole pile? Is that dried drool?" I was like, "No, that is not drool."
No,
I was just railing a girl on the fucking place where your face is at that you're drooling.
Oh my god.
Oh, that poor guy.
That is the fucking worst.
But just to tie it all back in, the term bad batch comes from when you're so fucking crazy, you just have to do something to get the semen out of you. And some people don't make the wise decision just to jerk off. Here's what you should do. If you're drunk texting a girl to try to come to your house at like 1, 2, 3 a.m., jerk off real quick, and if you still want her to come over, keep texting her.
Yep.
Because if she's that awesome that you would fuck her after you just came, then she's worth it. Other than that, just go to fucking sleep, rethink your life decisions, and move on. That's
also,
life experience for me.
Through this conversation, I've realized that a bad batch over like 4 days, I think those are the loads that create serial killers.
Of course.
Because you're already crazy, and you've got 4 days of crazy fucking sperm in you. Well, I think the baby, if you get a chick pregnant with a bad batch, I think that's a serial killer. I think that's where they come from.
It's got to be, because
it's either a serial killer or our buddy Nerd Dick. Like you get one or the other. If you get a fucking retarded dyslexic kid.
We never even mentioned that yet.
Nerd Dick is not here if you haven't heard his loud fucking ass.
Yeah, he's not here. He decided that.
I'm pretty sure no one would go, "Oh, I didn't even recognize he wasn't there." Yeah, he's not fucking here, obviously.
But it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, I'll be there on the dot, and no one's heard from him, and every attempt is sent to voicemail, and it's like, really, bro?
Well, first of all, if he says I'll be there on the dot, he's not to be believed. The motherfucker ain't nowhere on a fucking dot. we could say, hey, let's do this shit at 9. Or, hey, let's do this shit at 7:30. No, I'll be there a little late. Let's do this shit at 9.
He's here Friday at 8 a.m.
Yeah,
You're like,
Jesus
really?
Christ.
If you want to get in touch with him, for some reason he wakes up at 6 o'clock in the morning. I'll start getting texts, Facebook messages, Facebook pictures and posts at like 7 in the morning. And I'm like, motherfucker, I was like, don't call me at 8:15 because I haven't liked your video yet. I was like, I haven't even woken up for my day yet. I'm sorry you wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning.
I had to learn everyone's schedule to know when exactly to text them.
Yeah.
I've been better at it.
Hey, text me anytime, brother.
This drunk motherfucker.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Whiskey Tango's over here looking at vodka chicks.
Nope.
Oh, vodka dudes? Ugh.
No, I was actually
Nigga, you gay.
spreading the word for Bearsinacave.
Down low,
like
brother.
our Facebook and YouTube as I've sent a few invites for everybody.
He didn't sound drunk the whole time he was saying that. He sounded completely sober, right?
And no, he goes, like our Facebook and YouTube
Sure.
Since
That's
fluff, thank you.
Yep. There was either a really fucked up, like Jim Henson Muppet, or a really drunk Irish
The
dude.
fucking Swedish chef.
Yeah.
Hi, what the fuck I want to carry my fucking wheels for?
We're dating ourselves.
well, I was
that,
just
Snatch?
Yeah. No one brings a big fella like you without trying to say something. No one wants to fucking carry around with no fucking wheels for.
But no, I was just giving.
Guy actually did it, man. He's a good director and writer.
But I was just letting everybody know on
That's it for me.
on the vodka and
Let's see.
Six shots is good for me.
I'm barely catching a buzz. It's one of those nights.
Dude, I had 2 hash browns for
Same
breakfast and a coffee. That's all I've had all day.
I had a banana for breakfast and Powerade the rest of the day.
Oh my god. You said the key word. Banana. On Saturday we went to the Saturday?
Shot.
We went to the bar? Yeah, Saturday we went to the bar. And Greg was like, "Hey man, I want to be on one of those podcasts with you."
Yeah.
And
The infamous Greg.
But so
you
in
all
my
know
head,
of.
but in my head, I was thinking, I was like, what would be his podcast name? Because I don't think he would be a bad personality to have at least a guest every now and then. But he's like, so I'm thinking this. I didn't say it out loud. I'm like, what should be his radio name? And he started telling me, he's like, because his wife, are they married?
No.
Okay, so his domestic partner,
There
she's the reason why we know this dude is because, and the reason why we know you, Greg, is because of your significant other is one of our best friends all growing up.
Right.
Yeah, for years.
And she's like the actually the linking factor in all of our friendships.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you come to think about it, that's fucking right.
No, me,
And,
Daryl,
Jesus Christ.
She teaches special ed, like what, kindergarten through first or something like that, or no, or
yeah, same as my wife.
yeah, basically it's elementary school, kindergarten. Wonderful person. Could not ask for a better person to help your special kids learn how to be not so special. Anyways, he was telling me about a story that her colleague has a student that started jerking off in class. He's like, and then he stuck a banana in his ass while he was jerking off. And this kid's like 6.
Yeah, he's got it early, man.
He was jerking. He has bad batches. You gotta clean that kid out, mom and dad.
Clean that fucking kid out.
Before he becomes a
Take him to
mongoloid.
the fucking church. Clean that kid out.
Clean that kid's little semen's out. And
oh man.
Anywho,
shit.
but he started jerking off and he started sticking bananas in his ass. And I was like, so this kid, I was like, what did like people call him in the school? Because he's got a nickname. And I was like, is it Jerky McNanner or no McBanana Butt? And he goes, what? I was like, Jerky McBanana Butt. And he goes, that's way too long for a nickname. I was like, what about Jerky McNanner Butt? And he goes, still too long. I was like, what about McNanner Butt? And he goes, yes. I was like, that is now your radio name. So if you ever join the podcast, your nickname is McNanner Butt.
You'll never hear Greg again. It's McNanner Butt.
McNanner, yeah.
Everyone will hear that, just randomly.
McNanner Butt.
Absolutely.
And then we invited her to come out like sometime soon, and she said, yeah, that'd be great. And we said,
this day? No, I gotta work. This day?
I gotta work. And
yeah. Oh wait.
But I was like, how about your Mrs. McNanner Butt? And then Dirtbag, without missing a beat, chimes in. He's like, you're McNanner Puss.
Yeah, Mrs. McNanner Puss.
Mrs. McNanner Puss.
I forgot about that shit.
Which is way more of an epic fucking radio name.
McNanner Puss.
No, Mrs. McNanner Puss.
Oh my god.
That sounds like some fucking old lady's cat that she's got 30. She's like, oh, that's my favorite McNanner Puss.
If you're listening right now, Google Mrs. McNanner Puss, and I hope some fucked up video comes up.
It's us. It's Bearsinacave. It's tagged on YouTube.
This Crabtree.
Oh my goodness.
Shit.
What are we at right now? We should close it out soon.
I don't fucking give a shit anymore. I'm so drunk I don't care.
All right, we got about 8-9 minutes.
Woo! What are we gonna talk about?
We haven't mentioned gay black people like in an actual story, opposed to just referencing it.
All right, see the gay black dude.
Man.
All right. Next.
No, when I listened when I was.
Oh, this dude is
This
trash.
drunk piece of shit.
There wasn't even any
there
fucking
might have
Italian
been-
dressing in
I
that.
think it was the movie you mentioned, Mafia.
Yeah, I love that he listens to it.
No, there was this. It's oh my god.
Say my name. Say my name.
It's homework, nigga.
It's gonna fucking blow my mind. No,
I'm gonna give you a bloner in your mind.
As long as you mind the balls, I do not mind at all.
It depends on what you're trying to do. If you're trying to get your dude fucking off, mind those balls, do everything you can. If you're trying to give him a bloner, don't touch the balls.
Nah.
Just leave him alone because you're gonna fuck the whole timing up.
Premature shit.
You're gonna fuck the timing up.
Yep.
I've been in that situation where I've gotten a bloner.
If you want me to blow in your mouth and you're cool with either spitting that shit or swallowing it, play with him.
I need to know if I'm getting a bloner or if I'm getting a blowjob because that's way fucking different.
I need to be able to. I need that Mel Gibson. What do women want? I need that fucking thing so I can look in their eye to say.
This dick
I
tastes
don't
like
wanna get
fucking
fucked.
alopecia mixed with vitiligo. Vitiligo. Oh my
Why
god.
does the top half of your mouth taste like fucking dick, and the bottom half where the fucking vitiligo tastes like rusty pennies? I don't know.
Oh my goodness.
I'm slowly dying. My skin is fucking.
I just hope we've improved someone's vocabulary from listening to our like
vitiligo.
Vitiligo.
Wikipedia that shit.
What does concatenate mean? It's to link things together, words and phrases.
So what do we got? We got some very cool keywords. We got vitiligo, or phrases. We'll edit that shit out. Bloner.
Bloner.
All right.
Well, there's like our Bears dictionary, and there's like the also like I don't know if this is I've never heard the word bloner before. But I'm gonna look it up and see if it's original because that hit me and I fucking started laughing.
It's pretty fucking. I've never heard it before, and I know a lot of the crazy sex position and or blowjob vernacular.
Have you ever heard of the Abraham Lincoln?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'd jizz all over bitches' chins all day.
How about the Angry Dragon?
Oh yeah.
Dude, he told me about the Angry Dragon back in the day because
I told him
because I found out because the action was already taken on a female.
Yeah, that's just.
He said, "Yo, I get this bitch an Angry Dragon." I was like, "What does that mean?" Oh, and
It's
I got
so
X's on my
great.
hand, and I'm like, "What does that mean?" I was like,
Straight fucking nerds. What are you doing? All right, let's discuss this. There's a band. Everyone Google Throwdown, like circa 2003,
Throwdown.
4.
Yeah.
And then Google Throwdown. All right, do this. Throwdown.
It's Hatebreed Pantera. That's
Well, no. Look up Throwdown's album Haymaker.
That's the first one I got.
Look at some YouTube videos of that shit, and then go, okay, I get it. And then look at Throwdown Deathless. They realized that their wannabe Hatebreed shit wasn't working. Their wannabe hardcore shit.
Very
so
true.
now they're just trying to be Pantera, and it's disgusting.
It is really disgusting.
Especially for a bunch of dudes who went from straight edge, like in...
to fucking weed and whiskey.
Yeah. Don't do that shit,
Come on,
dude.
man.
If you can't find your own fucking footing in the metal scene, you need to fucking
Their
quit.
band members have changed a lot, and I don't mean to like jump to their fucking defense.
Yeah, but their creator and their singer now
Still-
was the guitar player before Haymaker, but he became the singer during Haymaker, and he's been the main driving force.
Musically, I understand where they're coming from, but it's not fucking original, and
No,
it's
it's
hard
not.
to do that in the metal scene, and that's why we switched to acoustic.
Yeah,
You
absolutely.
and I. Yeah, and even Whiskey Tango and Incorporated
Whiskey Tango needs to hear that shit too.
went from fucking punk to acoustic, and I don't know if it's my
I've always been
self-conscious,
a rock
like
guy.
my self-conscious personality saying like, you write some beautiful music, dirtbag, you do. And I'll go to try to write lyrics. I'm like, if I can't fuck up one sentence, and I feel like there's so much pressure when I try to write to you. That's why I said I will sing it all day, however you want me to sing it. I was like, but I don't want to write something and then it's not what you were feeling as the writer, because I know what it's like.
That's fucking nonsense, dude. Because everything that I write, I never think about it that way. I never think about, oh, I want to write some shit, but I don't want to not do myself justice. I just let it flow out, and if it works, cool. If it doesn't, I'll fucking start over, dude. That's the way music's got to be. You can't
What I'm gonna do
shackle yourself on that thought, dude. Just write some shit that you think fits, and if it doesn't, fucking try again, dude.
Yeah, I agree. We've
Don't
done
be
that. We've done that a
self-conscious about
lot.
it, man.
We've done it a lot, and we've changed so many songs to where I'm not even comfortable singing them anymore because like it's not what I originally envisioned, and it makes me uncomfortable to try to sing something else that someone else wrote, opposed to in the inception of the song.
Right.
You know, just singing right on top.
Maybe
of
one
it.
day these people can have context of it. We'll actually put together a couple songs and release it under the Bearsinacave moniker.
In fact, let's
Exactly.
actually do that at the closing. We'll start it right now.
All right.
There's a song that you wrote, and we're going to talk over it right now as
All right.
it's in the background. And here's what I want to do from you guys who listen on a basis, and whether it be on YouTube or Facebook or personal message, whatever it may be, let me know what you like, what you dislike, and
Give
what
us
you
feedback.
yeah,
constantly.
feedback, because
Feedback is what it is, whether it be good feedback or bad feedback.
Yeah, let us know what we're doing wrong too. Fuck, ain't gonna hurt my fucking.
Your opinions matter.
yeah, because in all honesty, we have a great time doing this. We
And
do.
I got thick skin, dude. Rail on.
Oh yeah, dude.
You have to think. The 4 or 5 of us, we get together, drink, have a good time, talk about random shit, and we're friends for the past 10 to 15 years.
Yep. And even if you like some stuff, but don't like a lot of it, like, oh, I really like the Jew stuff, but too much Jew
I like
stuff.
that you guys said fuck the Jews and Hitler's awesome, but I fucking hate that you talk about coming in the shower. That's
Yeah.
weird.
Exactly.
You're like,
you know,
get your priorities straight.
Yeah. Give us the feedback.
You guys are the inspiration that makes us what us.
I'm getting a lot of
Yeah.
feedback, and it's kind of blowing my head up a little bit.
It is,
because
dude.
I get a lot of
I
people.
get that shit too.
I get a lot of people talking to me,
spread
and
the
I'm
word.
like, thank you for listening, and I'll say that again. Thank you so much for listening.
Yep,
Every individual
absolutely.
who's out there, like hitting the play button, sticking with it the whole hour.
This fucking shot's for you.
Like this is
Right now.
Right now,
To you.
shot for the band.
Next
Now
time
you
we're
missed.
just gonna have empty glasses.
And just do this.
Empty glasses, yeah.
Shot.
Yep, shots.
Delicious.
Fuck.
Hey, we can do 12 of those in a minute.
Yeah, seeing
that's-
that the songs I write are like 6 minutes long.
That's how much
We're gonna
it
read
always
this longer. We're gonna give you step-by-step directions on
We
how to give
we're
one.
gonna write a song called
No, just
Alright. But I'm gonna recap real quick on about a boner. Females, if you want to blow a dude to get him hard enough to fuck you, don't play with his balls.
Absolutely.
If you want him to come in your mouth or just not have sex with him, just you're doing it to do it, play with the balls. Those are the rules. And who does not live by the rules?
Don't even get into that shit again. We don't want to have to Google that shit.
And who cannot take care of himself without that long boat? For a blue ball match, I'll say to his assailant.
If I come, I won't kill you. But if I don't come, I'm going to cut your fucking head off.
Cut it off.
Anyways.
Alright guys, again, hey, thanks for listening. We really appreciate you.
Absolutely.
Have a good night.
Awesome.